to the nations, come alive. We speak to the daughters and sons and the ones you have called, come alive. We speak to the hurt, confused, and the ones in the dark, come alive. Ooh, come alive, come alive. We speak to Nigeria, our nation, come alive. We speak to the hurt and the lost, the confused, the heartbroken. Oh, we speak to the homes, the unions, and the ones you've ordained. Come alive. We say, come alive, yeah.
Welcome back from that musical clip we just watched, and that is from Faith Essien, title Come Alive. And guess what? Faith Essien is right here in the studio with us. Welcome.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah.
That musical just blew me away. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Come Alive. So tell us about that song, Come Alive.
All right. Come Alive was a song inspiration by God to me, and it was in a situation where, like, the country is a prayer for the country and generally the sons of God on the earth, and just the prayer to let the boys, the men, the women, and everyone God has called to take their place where they belong. If it's in the government, in the education sector, the business, wherever they are supposed to occupy, they are supposed to occupy that place. So it's a call for them to take their place and come alive. Yeah.
Wow. It's really a beautiful song.
Thank you so much.
And I got inspired.
Thank you so
Now,
much.
talking about inspiration, what inspires you?
Okay, situations around us, especially like the yesterday's or day before yesterday's incidents of the train in Abuja Kaduna Road. Those kind of things causes me to pray and ask God, like, what is happening? So it brings a cry from my heart and comes to a song, and so that's how it goes.
Okay.
Yeah, situations around inspire me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's talk about you and how you started, how you got into music. How did it all start for you?
Oh yeah, I did my first single when I was 13 years. Yes, and my brother is a producer, and so we started some songs. I was very passionate about music, still am, and we have so many songs together, but apparently this is just the one that has come, this far. So that's it. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. At 13.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really an early age.
Yes, my parents really were supportive.
Okay.
Yeah, they were very supportive to me. My dad was always there. My dad is in the choir, and anything that has to do with our gifts, he put his money there. He would try his best to support. So I have amazing parents when it comes to that. Thank you.
So, but how were you able to juggle the two? School, music,
Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah. I wouldn't say I really put my full thrust into it when I was in the university or when I was in secondary school, but when I was in school, I served rather than doing personal music.
Okay.
Like I was the lead praise and worship singer in church. I still was a Bible study teacher. I did my best to give away. I wasn't doing anything for my personal, even in the university. I put all those aside and served with my gifts rather than doing a personal thing. So yes.
Okay, wow. That's heartwarming.
Thank you. Thank you.
How has the reception been though? Sometimes you sing and you see people not reacting and all of that. But how has this very song now, how has the reception been?
Oh, okay. First of all, I'll say it really doesn't really bother me if people really accept it like that. What is important to me is who is this song for. But even if I know that, for one, God has taken this one to the level he wants to take it to. So personally, I've done my part. I've obeyed. And so whoever God wants to take it to, he's done his job. But for this particular song, I would say that the reception has been good. I've had so many reviews, even till yesterday. People still go on the YouTube channel, and the viewers are increasing every day. I'm really grateful for that. But really, even if they view they don't view, I'm really, really happy I obeyed, because that's my own part to do. So yeah.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
What particular message do you preach in your music?
I preach hope, I preach faith, and I preach life.
Okay.
So hope in the midst of hopelessness. I preach faith in the midst of, where people don't have faith anymore and people can't even speak the right things anymore. I always say I won't join Nigerians and the people who speak wrong about this country. I will speak life. And that's in the midst of what's happening. Even like yesterday, I took a line from the song and kept singing it. Whatever is happening in the country, there will be a time. There will be a time, and we will all come alive.
Wow, that's powerful.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not going to let you go
Okay.
with the whole of what you have embedded inside. You will have to release some out for us to enjoy. You are going to sing for us.
Okay. Which song now? Come Alive?
Anyone you feel you want to.
Okay. We speak to Nigeria. Come alive. We speak to the daughters and sons and the ones you have called. Come alive. We speak to the heart confused and the ones in the dark. Come alive. Ooh, come alive. Come alive. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Beautiful.
Man. Thank you.
Yeah. So, where do you see yourself, say, in the next 5 years? Where do you see your career in music?
All right. Due to God's promises to me, I see myself shining as a light in the midst of darkness. I know many things are happening, not just in Nigeria and in the world. So I see myself being a light, speaking life to people, having more influence than I have presently now, just so that I can be a light to other people. So it's not about me, it's not about fame, it's about being a light to others. Yeah.
Thank you.
Right.
So I'm that young person watching and I'm like, oh, I like this person. I would like to be like her. What advice would you leave for such a person?
It's ultimately, like I've said, it's not about what you want, it's about what God wants for you. So you don't be too bothered about whatever I want to do this. Just obey each and every instruction that you get from God. Like number one, maybe do a song. Number one, help that person. Number one, lead this choir. Another thing is maybe help this little girl. Just the little things you can see around you. Maybe it's your house help at home that maybe wants to go to school. You just do that. Those are the little instructions. And as you're obeying, it gets you to where you've wanted to be. And so those little obedience takes you. So yes, just by obeying God in the little instructions.
Well, I enjoyed this session with you.
Yeah,
Thank you for coming on the program.
Thank you so much. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good Morning Abuja continues shortly after this timeout. Please stay with us.